Because science changes, number one. Who told you?
Not make sense in light of the text. It doesn't make sense in the light of hadith. It doesn't make sense in light of the commentary, and yet you're saying it anyway. You've just given the Quran a meaning which the Quran cannot possibly mean. And so Ali's basically saying that we're taking something from the Quran and turning it into something that was never intended based on something we see in science. Oh, we see, oh, there's a new finding in science. Oh, let's go read this into the Quran and we'll twist verses into making these claims. And he's realizing how dangerous and bad that is. But guess what? That's been the standard method of dawah for at least 30 or 40 years.
So the direction of Jesus Christ's prayer was the direction of the Temple Mount. And that's because over it is Jacob's ladder. The ascension to heaven, the doors to heaven in Prophet Jacob's dream, when he witnessed the angels ascending and descending with a ladder over the Temple Mount. That's in Jerusalem. Now, Jacob's ladder is still there. The direction of prayer is still there. That's the cornerstone of Jesus Christ. Now, for some reason, the Bible doesn't have 7 heavens over Jacob's ladder. But the Torah and Islam does have 7 heavens over Jacob's ladder, which is the reason for 7 heavens in the first place. 7 circles around the KAABA, 7 layers of the earth's crust. Because we come from the earth, we have 7 layers of skin. There's 7 layers of the atmosphere, 7 heavens over Jacob's ladder. And that's because 7 heavens is the creation of God. Because in all the books, the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran, God created the heavens and the earth out of love and mercy. And that's because there is 7 heavens over Jacob's ladder and 7 heavens over the KAABA. The lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Ishmael have directions of prayer representing cornerstones. Jesus Christ's cornerstone was removed, and that's why the Christians don't have a direction of prayer, and they don't know there's 7 heavens over Jacob's ladder, because when Paul wrote the letters inside of Damascus, he put 3 heavens. Jacob's ladder, the cornerstone of Jesus, the direction of his prayer, vanished. And that's why the Temple Mount was the first direction of prayer for Prophet Muhammad, is because Prophet Jesus prayed in that direction also. And when Prophet Muhammad got rejected by the Jews in Medina, he changed directions due to an order of God revealed from Angel Gabriel. Both of them represent the direction of love, 1.618. And Jesus was the mercy, and Muhammad was the mercy, both of them. And the reason is because the structure direction for prayer is for God's love. In order to receive mercy, we have to pray in the direction of God's love. We have to pray, we have to read the scriptures, and praise is a nickname he had, was called the straight path. And that straight path is the direction of prayer, which is actually in the direction of Jacob's ladder, the Temple Mount, where there is 7 heavens over it. But the Bible, for some reason, it doesn't state Jacob's ladder has 7 heavens. Instead, the Bible now says 3. So I understand why the miracles of God, where love, for example, is creating the creation, because everything's created out of God's love. Everything that's created out of God's love has 7 heavens, or 7 layers, 7 crusts. So everything is based off of the way God made it, because love itself, the frequency 1.618, is 7 dimensions, 7 heavens, 7 layers. Everything has 7. Our skin, the earth, because we're all created out of God's love. And everything that's created out of God's love has 7 layers.